Hi, welcome to Elevate Her Path. My name is Daniela, and I'm so excited that you clicked on this video. Because you clicked on this video because you want to elevate your path, and I am here to help you learn how to do that. And best of all, I'm here to show you how to do it with Jesus, not alone. So, before we get on to the topic, which is an awesome topic today we're going to be talking about why pressure isn't the problem and why your perception is. This is an important topic. So, we're going to talk about that. But before we do, we're going to talk about my highs and lows for the week because we always talk about this so we can get close, get to know each other more, and I don't know, I feel like it's a neat time. So my high of the week is that I celebrated my 19th birthday this weekend. I ended up going to the beach. I went jet skiing. Okay, guys, I went jet skiing. I had never done this before. I never had gone jet skiing. It was so hard to control the jet ski. I don't know how people do it. After a while, I got the hang of it. But this is the funny thing, guys. The first time that I got on the jet ski, within 2 minutes, under 2 minutes, I fell off the jet ski. So did my friend, unfortunately. She she had to witness my horrible driving. But I got better over time and I was able to go really, really fast, like, to the point where my arms hurt because I was holding on for dear life. It was the best time. I'm so happy that I had such a fun time. It was really, really cool. And I had such amazing friends around me. They bought me beautiful gifts, and it felt good to be around people who really love me. It really is a blessing because about a year ago I didn't have that many friends. I didn't have anyone. It was a hard year, but like sometimes God, like once again, he changes seasons for a reason, and it's beautiful. For my low of the week, what could be a low for the week? Low for the week is that's hard since I don't have a low. I'm gonna go with low. I have a certain family member who isn't feeling very well, and I feel bad for them, and I wish the best for them. And that's it. So I think that's part of life, and always encourage the people closest to you. Always encourage your family members. That's important because sometimes you don't know what they're going through. And love them unconditionally. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's it. I'm praying for them. And I hope you pray for your family members as well as mine. And we can do that together. Okay. So we got over the highs and lows. Now we can move on to the amazing topic of why pressure isn't the problem and why your perception is. Okay, in this life we will go through many trials. In this life we will go through many times of pressure. Okay, but the reason we go through that is because we're not meant to stay the same. We're meant to evolve. We're meant to level up. And leveling up isn't always, oh yeah, I'm motivated, oh yeah, I'm hitting all my goals, I'm leveling up. Like, leveling up is sometimes going into the deep waters and getting hit, slapped in the face with all these waves and all these different storms. That is part of leveling up. If you really want to level up, you're going to have hard trials, you're going to go through hard things, but that's leveling up so that you can handle more than you did before. Right now, if you're going through all this pressure, right now you are learning a new version of you. You are letting go of the old version of you, and that is what God is trying to show you in this season. Okay, um, you know, right now you're just meeting the next version of you. And that's amazing that you get to do that. See that as a privilege. The perception of it should be something positive because with every single trial, God is trying to show you something. But you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to be the student and let God in that life circumstance show you what it's trying to show you. Okay? It's kind of like, for example, let's think of a phone, an iPhone. It has certain updates every, I don't know, every few months or so, right? And it needs to be updated because if it doesn't, it'll get slow, it'll glitch, you'll have to restart it a few times. Like, it's not a good phone anymore. But when you update it, it's an amazing phone. It has all these new updates, all these new advancements. And it's just like us. If we stay the same, if we don't update ourselves, if we don't have new updates, we become an old system. We become not, that good of, we don't become better. We don't become better. We don't evolve. And so you have to be like willing to be, willing to get up and reformat yourself and have a new update, have a new system. It's really cool. So it's like you'll get to the reason you need these updates, by the way, is because you're going to be entering into new waters, into new bigger territories. So see it as something exciting. It's kind of like, for example, with me. about a year ago, I couldn't even handle two clients like at all. Like I work freelancing, and sometimes it can be time consuming. But because if you're a freelancer, you kind of get it. But it can be time consuming, and like with two clients, I was drowning to the point where I lost one of them because I didn't take care of what I had. And you know, over this year, I've been able to be able to grow myself, and I'm able to now manage six clients easily. I'm ready for more work. Like, do you see the difference? I was drowning before because I didn't see what I had in front of me, and God was really stretching me, and He stretched me to the point where I was able to invite more into my life, and now I have more into my life, and it's such a beautiful thing to see the progress and how I've been able to do that healthily, or I hope I'm saying that word right, healthily with God right beside me. Um, you know, I don't think I don't think you're meant to carry it alone. And you should see what you're going through as something amazing. I'm actually going to pull out my Bible because I always do in these episodes. We're going to go to Luke chapter 12 verses 12, chapter 12 verses 48, okay? It says, "From everyone who has been given much, much will be required. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, even more will be expected." You are expected to do more, to be more, because much more will be required out of you. You are going to have to you're going to be put into bigger rooms. You are going to be put into bigger opportunities, but you have to become the person who can handle those things. You have to become the version of yourself who can handle, I don't know, six clients, who can handle an amazing relationship, who can handle, um, who can handle having a YouTube channel, who can handle having $1 million, who can handle sick kids, like stuff like that. Like everyone has their own stories, everyone has their own purpose for this life, and God is morphing you into the person that you need to become so you can handle and steward what God has for you. And that's part of it. I think that's something beautiful and something that we should honor. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Okay, I do have something else. Let's go a little bit more into the scientific part. So the body is so beautiful. The body is so beautiful because think about this. Your nervous system, okay? It doesn't respond just to reality. Not just reality. It responds to what you perceive as your reality. If you believe in your head that this is too much, this is too much, this is too much, your body will flood with stress hormones automatically. Because remember, our body is meant to protect us. Our body is in survival mode 24/7. So if you're saying that I can't handle this, boom, stress hormones, you're going to be stressed as heck. You won't be able to handle what's going on around you. But if you say, okay, this is hard, but I can do it, then your brain will adapt and you will build focus. You'll be able to do the same, well, do better in that situation. So instead of losing your mind, build your perception, okay? Don't get caught up in how big it is. Break it down. That's important. Because you right now are being shaped into the person you're meant to become for your prayers. If you want your prayers to be answered, you have to become the person who can receive those prayers, okay? You have to become that person. And how do you do that? For example, I'm trying to think of something. if I want a good, if I want a good husband one day, I have to become someone who can receive a good husband one day. Okay? If I have expectations for him, okay, I want him to read the Bible well. I want him to have a good work-life balance. I want him to have a purpose, to do more, to have good, speak well. I want him like all these things. I have to align with it too. It's not just a one-way street. It's two ways. It's the same thing with money. It's the same thing with family. All these different things. You have to become the person who is able to receive those things. So once again, see the pressure as something beautiful, something that's growing you, something that's leveling you up so you can receive the good blessings that God has for you. So that is all that I have for today. I hope that you guys love this and that you guys learned from this something from this. And remember, pressure is part of growing. Pressure is part of the process, and it's something that we get to do together. We are not alone. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye.